Live, so I think it's on. I'm going to grab something really quickly. Ba-da-ba-dum. Sorry. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to pull up my live on my other device so I can find a way to see comments and everything. But it's being stubborn as hell, and it is not cooperating with me. There you go, wait. Try to see if it will look right. There you go, okay. Find the kid at the back. I've heard tons of things about this game. And honestly, I'm decently excited for it. I'm decently excited, I will admit. Game is rated 18 plus, minors are strictly prohibited. I read the warnings before. Okay. It was many and many a year ago. I don't know why. I thought there was a grammar error in that. I don't know why I was giggling. Oh my god. In a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived, whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. Is this some kind of poem or something? What is the vibe here? What is the vibe here? Day one, the beloved. And class dismissed. By our next meeting, I need a full report on everyone's poem that they have chosen. I will not accept one paragraph. I need 2 whole pages filled with words. Everyone got that? The classroom broke into a series of "Yes, Professor," while some spared no time in packing their things, eager to be dismissed and disregarding the teacher altogether. Your literature teacher packs up her own things and exits the classroom. The moment your literature teacher left, the classroom broke into small groups as each student gathered up to meet with their respective insert word. Some engaged in conversation, while others spared no time in exiting the classroom. A yawn escaped your lips. You turn your head and observe the clouds outside. The clouds are shaded in dark gray. The sky's once blue color is now turning the same lighter shade of gray. The looming threat of rain made you click your tongue in irritation. Just my luck. I didn't bother to bring an umbrella, too. Standing up from your seat, you were about to grab your bag whenever you felt a tap on your shoulder. Ah! Hey, girl! Hey, girl! Hey, girl! No, hello! Hello, welcome to the live! Turning around, you came face to face with Cobot. Sorry, I cannot read, I'm sorry. Blue eyes, her blonde hair shaped like swirls, and its ends dyed in blue and pink. Complementing her entire ensemble, even if it's just a white button-up that clearly looks too small for her. The hot pink jacket tied around her waist and the school's black skirt. Her hand, which you assumed was the same one that tapped your shoulder, hung up in the air. She seemed whether unsure to continue or not, judging from the way her eyebrows furrowed down while biting her glossed lower lip. She turned slightly, her head not fixated on you, but not fixed on you, but rather on whoever's behind her. You hear her whisper something under her breath before eventually composing herself and turning her face solely on you now. So I'm trying to find a way to set up my tablet here. Hey, you're going to lunch with us, right? I mean, you should. I don't usually see you in the cafeteria often, so you must not be eating properly. How can you keep up with classes looking like that? Excuse me? You took a step back, clenching the strap of your bag as you glare at the blonde woman before you. Who was this woman? Who does she think she is? Judging by this woman's expression, she finally came to realize the words that came out of her mouth. Ah, I... Brittany! A familiar voice interrupted the two of you. You turned your head to see where the voice was, and there stood none other than your old friend. Is that a man or a woman? That's really I'm guessing that's a man. I don't really see tits. That's really insensitive of you. Blah, blah. That's really insensitive of you. Imagine if someone else told you how you look. His familiar orbs of our azure. I hate these descriptive words. Blue, nearly replicating lapis lazuli's. What? And his chocolate brown hair tied loosely in a low braid. Son, can you take your braid down? I hate whenever characters with beautiful hair have their hair up. I can just tell that it's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this picture in front of me. Like, adorned with a black long-sleeved button-up and an indigo vest to add to his clean look. Hello, welcome. He is known as Jericho Ichabod. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Crowy, for short, the class representative and a close friend of yours. Oh. Hey there. Well, the only close friend you have. Oh, damn. Why do we have to go that far? Crowy made his way to his side with a hand on his hip. He reprimands the blonde-haired woman next to you, and said woman just shrugged her shoulders. You placed a hand over your beating heart. The close proximity between you two caused a blush to appear on your cheeks. Why does he look sad? Why does he look sad? Wait, what? No matter how many times you get close to him or him getting near you, you'll never get used to it. His whole aura... Wait, what's this? Okay, so this is Loverboy right here. I know you. You're like... This guy's like Sebastian Solis or something like that, I think. I don't remember you. I don't remember you. His whole aura just gives a warm feeling in you. The butterflies in your stomach thrashing and raging, begging to be released. Yeah, you may have a bit of a crush on him. Was it that obvious, guys? The woman named Brittany just rolled her eyes, seemingly used to Crowy's reprimands. Well, you're the one who insisted on me and blah. And she... Oh my god, I cannot read. It's almost 7 o'clock. I haven't got like a wink of sleep, basically. I cannot pronounce words right now. You could have done it more nicely, you know. Like a simple invite alone. Crow gives you a small smile while handing out something to you. You look down to see it. It was your ID. You dropped this, by the way. Your name is... Ugh! So, let's see. How do I go about this? Because the names I go by, it's not anything close to Suxul or Suxi or what my username is on YouTube. So, okay, you know what? Oh, there goes my tablet. I'm just gonna go with the safer option. I'm gonna go with my preferred name, which is Mark. M-A-R-C, Mark. Wait, do I need a last name? Last name. You know what? Let's just honor the Mark. There we go. I'm doing Anshel. Why not? Mark Kills Ladybug fans, any of you guys here? The ID shows my name, Mark Anshel, along with my pronouns. He, him, his. If you did not know that about me, I go by he, him pronouns. You stare at your own ID picture and see yourself more. I would say I'm neutral. Neutral. I hate. Oh my god! I swear to God, I can pronounce things. I'm just. what that was. I'm sorry, that even possessed me. Anyways, so use gender-neutral terms. It will be called a kid/person. What? What? A kid/person. Yes. Wait. No. Wait. I. My pronouns, he, him, his. I'll do masculine. Yeah, there we go. Boy/man. Yes. Your fingers. Oh my gosh. I don't have any. I don't have my slippers on. I have socks on, and I have a wooden floor, so it. Oh my god, it hurts my feet. Your fingers briefly brushed against his. You bit your lip and then muttered a small "thank you" before pocketing your school ID. How could you lose your school? Well, that's actually a really clever way to like get the names, pronouns, and everything like first off the bat. That is a really good way. Actually, I really like that. The creator did well with that. Crowley gives you a close-eyed smile, returning with his own "thank you," then turns his attention back towards Brittany. Oh my god. Following up behind Brittany are 3 more people. There's something about you I don't like off appearance. What is... I don't know if it's his shirt that's, like, making me mad. If it's, like, how his eyes contrast with his face overall. I don't know what it is. It's something about him. Something about him. His eyes are a bright green, the color that reminds you of green apples. His skin a beautiful brown that nearly matches his curly hair, while a stubble is nested on his chin, indicating his maturity. Sorry, checking the time. Going up and down here. Hey there. Are you free on Saturday? Treat me like I'm not even... I do not want to get copyrighted. What the heck was that? I just go quiet for a second and then I hear just... Like, what? I don't know if it's someone, like, in my basement or if it's, like, a squirrel on the attic. And squirrel on the attic. Squirrel on the roof. What am I talking about? Something like that, I suppose. I'm not really sure. His hair straight and styled into a heim cut. Heim or heim. Save for a short strand tied with a red ribbon, and a low ponytail bound with the same shade of red behind him. Another yawn. He looked uninterested with whatever was going on at the very moment. With what is going on at the very moment. What is going around at the very moment. I can just tell what your personality is. She's gonna be really shy. She's gonna be super shy. Super shy, and she secretly gossips and hates people in the friend group. That's I can tell you. I can tell you. Because my friend is just like this. She literally poses like she looks like this, man. I'm not even kidding. And the last, but not the least, is the shortest of the 3. Maybe within the group as well. Her skin pale, her face dotted with a few freckles. Done in there. As rectangular-shaped frames shield away orange orbs. The thing is, I've played this game, but I haven't played it in a while. And I think I played it at, like, the very end of November. So I remember nothing. Like, at all. Literally not. Like, this is Sebastian Solis right here. But that's, like, I don't remember much about this game, man. Like, it's been actually, I don't even know if it was November. It's been really long. I think I got, like, an ending or 2, but I don't remember anything other than that. So this is basically newer than me. This is new to me, basically, because I think it's been, like, a year. I think it has been a year. I need to quit yapping. I'm so sorry. Her hair is short and loose like waves. She wears a black button-up under an orange vest and a black shirt matching Brittany's. I can just sense something here. Damn, how do I do this? Damn, Britt. Damn, Britt, you sure are best. Oh Oh my god. Damn, Britt, you sure bad at socializing. Hi, J.O. Sounds like... Seems like you need some competition. Oh, I should not do that, probably. The tall jock, clad in a yellow and green sports jersey, lets out a loud laugh, causing some students to turn to look at him. Oh god. I just know that he takes all the attention in the hallways. His name, what was it? It was like Drew or something, right? Drew or Deuce or something, or... It started with like a D and it had an E. I'm 100% sure, but I don't remember his name. What is your name? What is your name, you freak? I mean, like, not like, no, I meant, like, no, I hate my wording. I am so sorry. What is his name? I don't remember. Brittany's face grew real red with embarrassment, gritting her teeth. She crossed her arms while tapping her foot on the ground. This only made the jock laugh even harder. Daryl! There is his name. That's his name. Oh, so, also, if you were me, you would have done just as badly. That is, in fact, not true. I'm a lovable guy. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. As the two argue, you turn your head towards the other male in a hoodie. Sensing your gaze, he looks down at you. His hand still in his hoodie's pocket. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. A sudden chill went down their spine. No, I don't want a chill to go down my spine. I want something else too. Anyways, you quickly averted your gaze away from the imposing male and landing on the meek girl in orange right beside Brittany. What's good, henchwoman? Something. She hasn't spoken since... I was trying to just, like, look at the time. 17. She hasn't spoken since she arrived with the two males. But judging from how attached she is to Brittany, you're guessing she's closer with her than the rest of the group. Yeah, she's literally, like, on her hip, isn't she? That's... Excuse me. That's... Jess. Her name is Jess. Was it Jessica? Jessica or Jess? Jessie, Jessica, or Jess. It was one of those. I do not know what the... She kind of reminds you. I'm guessing it's kind of. She kind of reminds you of yourself whenever you were still new to the school, with no one to talk to. Not until Croy befriended you, of course. Were you just as clingy to Croy back then as she is with Brittany now? Probably. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, you know, like, whenever you get new friends in, like, a school and everything, you might just, like, whenever you get, like, your very first friend at, like, your very new school, it's pretty easy to, like, cling to them and everything, I feel. And if you haven't done that, then I don't believe that. Sorry, they're kind of a rowdy bunch, huh? I hope you're not too overwhelmed. They sure are something. Look, Mark, you're still free not to join us for lunch if you're uncomfortable. Meeting new people here is overwhelming. I just want you to know that I respect your feelings and that you matter, Mark. Oh, I hate how sweet you are. Crowley reassured you with a worried smile on his lips. No, I'm gonna take his mouth off. I don't like that. You turn back to the group, the tall jock named Daryl now bothering Gio with an arm around his shoulder. The visible irritation on Gio's face did nothing to sway Daryl's happy-go-lucky personality. Gio, I'll fix you. Just come to me. The giggles like a weirdo. Brittany leans on one of the desks with her arms crossed, striking a conversation with the bespectacled girl next to her. What's her name? I didn't seem to catch it last time. Crowy glanced at where you were pointing at. Jessie? You can call her Jess for short. So I was basically on point. Hello? Oh my god. Dude, I got both of the names. She's best friends with Brittany. She kind of reminds me of you back whenever we first met. All shy and quiet. Only that you're cuter. You make me... Oh. Okay. Crowley pinches your cheek playfully, and you groan, but your mock annoyance is betrayed by the small smile that formed on your lips. Now, man, they just be betraying you. How time flies, huh? That's right, you got yourself acquainted with Crowley in your sophomore year. What year are we in now? Wait. Before you left for the city, your father emphasized... I don't have a father. Oh god, it's a doppelganger. Emphasized the importance of having companions and establishing friendships, more especially in this college. Uh, how am I supposed to... Oh, Olympius. Olympius? Olympius. I don't know. Pius, I guess. I don't know. Olympius, I guess. University, the largest university in Titan City. It is known for... Okay. It is known for having... Oh, wait. That's... Oh, no, that's not. It is known for having the best facilities and the best education, where you're guaranteed to rise from the bottom to the top. Well, that's what the advertisement tells you. You're telling me that a university has to have an advertisement to get students there? Oh my god. I can just imagine, like, one of those cringy ads that, like, where, like, the adults make it try to be relatable to, like, whatever song is going on. Oh my god. Like, you better come on down to Blink University on... Because auditions for everything happen on June 7th, which is 6/7. Insert year, like, something like that. I actually never seen those. I always see them, like, people remaking them on TikTok, but, sorry, I like to yet. You tried getting to know people during your first year, but to no avail. No matter how much you try to make friends, you couldn't seem to bring yourself to talk to anyone, and to your dismay, no one seems to bother to even want to befriend you. Sure, you would talk with a few classmates for projects, but nothing goes beyond that. So I'm trying to... As if they're scared of you. What do I look like? Oh my god! Or more like disgusted? What? This is college, I think, by the way. Who still does that? You can never tell. The looks you perceive have all been mixed signals. Some... Oh, yeah. Some bad, some out of pity. That is until Crowley came into the picture. This face, I don't know how to feel about this face, man. Among everyone, but I think he was the good one. I think he's the green flag, right? No, he's the blue flag. You're the... No, you're not. I don't... like, green, so it's a green... No, but then what's the blue flag? I don't even know. This is pretty... It reminds me of, like, Court. This looks pretty cool. Among everyone, Crowley was the sole person who approached you with the intention of friendship. That's nice. You were wary of him first. Why would someone want to befriend you out of nowhere? That's a good point, actually. And he seems pretty popular, too. Your past experiences caused you suspicion. You had a history with people who tried to earn your good graces because you were somehow beneficial to them. Just my legs. Bruh. Let's see it. Check this. Dude. You thought Crowley would be the same case, so you ignored him. But then he kept following you, trying to strike a conversation with you every now and then. That's honestly me. Oh my god, I relate to you. I hate that I relate to you. You tried to dismiss him, ignoring his presence as usual, but Crowley was determined to break down your walls and kept on insisting on tagging along until it annoyed you once. How desperate were you? Oh my god! Just once. That is... Oh god, here we go again. Here's the Darman quote. That is, until it happened. That is, until it happened on the last day of your first semester in your sophomore year. You fell victim to one of the school's biggest hidden flaws. If Crowley wasn't there to stop you, if he wasn't stalking you, you could not begin to imagine what might have happened to you. Ugh, you're so pretty and it's disgusting! Thank God you're unharmed. You're concerned about me. How about you? You're the one who's hurt. Thinking back, you thought he was crazy and stupid. You Probably was. Taking blow after blow until the perpetrators got bored and left the both of you. Well, that's the whole point, right? As long as you're not hurt, this is nothing. You're crazy, you know that. He just laughs it off, wincing due to the bruises on his face. I never got your name, crazy person. It's Jericho. Jerry Cold. It's Jericho. Is it Itchable or is it Iko? I don't like your name. But you can just call me Crowy. Where do you get Crowy from out of that, actually? Where do you get that from? Because that's a huge difference. Nice to meet you, Crowy. I'm Mark. You brought him to the clinic that day and became inseparable ever since. Right after the incident, Crowy promised to never get in fights again and continues to keep his word on it. You really owe it to him. Would it really be considered a fight if he was just standing up for you? I mean, like, what even is the hidden flaw? Like, it doesn't really specify. It doesn't mean like, oh, bullies and everything, or oh, I figured something out and these people came after me because they're the weird assassins or something. It didn't really specify. You look back up at Crowy. He tilts his head. Something on your mind, Mark? Nothing. Just happy that you're my friend. Not you blinking like that. Oh, get that smile off your face. Why was I talking like him? He looked at you with raised eyebrows, probably surprised at how random your thoughts seem. Is it just me, or does he look cross-eyed? I think it's because like you can see like the white under this iris, but then you can't for this one. It's so I do love the art style, but the art style is really good. He didn't say anything as he let your words sink in, and his usual gentle smile appeared on his face. Crowy inched closer to you, indicating that he feels the same way. Why are we confessing in a classroom? Can we not, please? Brittany must have taken notice of the amount of time wasted in talking and arguing as she turns to you one last time. We've talked a bit too much. We will end up not getting any seats if we keep this up. So, are you coming with us or not? Caught in your little daydream about the past, Brittany finally spoke up, catching your attention. Look back at Crowley, recalling his words. Don't force yourself to join if you're still uncomfortable. You then decided to... Oh, don't put me like this. Okay, I'm gonna save this. Okay. We can either go with them, go to the library, or go somewhere else. Anyone put any suggestions in the comments? Can anyone? Because I don't know. Can anyone put any suggestions? Anyone? Is there no one? No one gonna say anything? Come on now. Oh, that's mean. It's not mean. I'm joking. Okay. You know what? Alexa, pick a number 1 through 3.
Here's a number between 1 and 3. It's 3. By the way, you have 2 new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
No, thank you. Okay. Well, looks like it's 3. You glance at the blonde-haired woman as she waits for your answer. You turn to Crowy. He, too, was anticipating an answer from you as a nervous drop of sweat rolled down his temple. Why are you sweating because of this? He's like, oh god, let's see what he chooses now. Oh my god. You gotta be honest, Crowy was right. All of this is still quite overwhelming to you. Throughout your years here, you've only gotten used to Crowy's presence and his alone. Then yesterday, he introduced you to his new group of friends that you didn't know he had. You're happy for him, you really are, but why does it feel like a lie whenever you tell yourself that? Why does your heart swell and your stomach churn from the thought of him not being by your side all the time? Because, oh my god, we're the obsessed one! Oh, here we go again. Well, look at this backstory. The horrible feeling of green envy and raging jealousy consumes you ever since the thought it came across your mind. Wait 1 second. A sudden lump made its way to your throat, hindering you from forming words as you can feel your eyes threatening to water while your shoulders started trembling. Give me 1 second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. You need to get out of here. I need to go. Mark? You ignored him and the group as you pushed him away, earning a shocked look on both Brittany and Crow's face. Mark! Wait! Damn, I didn't think Brittany would make someone cry by being so bad at communication. Get out of here, Daryl! Read the room! For fuck's sake, Daryl, shut up. I didn't mean it, okay? Wart, I'm right. I want to give him the stupidest voice I can make, but I don't know what that is. Wart, I'm right, aren't I? I'm going after him. Huh? Crowy! Crowy didn't listen to his friends calling out his name, especially Gio, as he ran after Mark, rushing out of the room and hoping to catch up to him. So now we're talking in third person. Okay. You shove through the sea of students receiving. You shove through the sea of students receiving some irritated looks after pushing them aside. Their looks don't matter to you, however, as you try to get out of the crowd as quickly as possible. Mark, wait! Crowy's booming voice behind you isn't helping your rising anxiety, and your tears now slowly cascading down your cheeks. Mark, please wait! What's wrong? Stop! I made him sound feminine. My bad, guys. Crowy cries out. Well, I try to make him sound more softer and tiny bit feminine, you know. Crowy cries out with each breath he takes. You keep on ignoring him. You turn a corner, hoping to lose Crowy in the crowd. The worried tone in his voice just makes the ache in your chest more and more painful. You did not care how many floors you ascended as you ran up from one floor to another, nearly tripping on the school's bad architecture. Of course it's raining. Before you knew it, you made it to the school's rooftop. Pressing an ear on the door, you don't hear Crowy's call anymore, and you let out the breath that you've been holding. And then everything slowly crashed on you. You felt your knees and hugged them, not bothering how dirty the floor is anymore. You look up at the few droplets of rain. Few droplets? Do you see this? Slowly drop down from the sky, a reflection of the salty tears now sitting your cheeks. Bro. We sound selfish anyways, guys. I'm so pathetic. Crowy is his own person. I feel so selfish to even think that I'm his only friend. That I'm his only friend like he is to me. Of course he can have other friends besides me. Why does it hurt? It's just because I'm some nobody? All of them look so cool, especially that Brittany girl. She's tall and pretty. Heck, I might even mistake her for a model if it weren't for her uniform. She seems like Crowy's type. You know, I was starting to think that they were, like, platonic siblings, if I'm being honest. They seem like platonic siblings. They don't even seem like they would date, honestly. If I'm being, like, so honest, you know? Hey, weirdo. You're a weirdo! Don't call me a weirdo, you weirdo! Anyways, what's up, Boogie? Oh, what's up? The familiar, ugly feeling made its way to your chest. You tightly clenched your fist to where your aching heart is. You want to rip it out in the open and toss it from the edge of this building. That's really specific. Will he leave me if he deems me unworthy? Have you seen this guy? He is obsessed with you. Oh my god. Was I ever worthy to be beside him? Why are you? This is. Oh my god. This is. I made you something. No. I'm not the weirdo. What'd you make me? Did you make me like I'm trying to think of something. Did you make me one of those? I lost my thought process. What'd you make me? Yo, bro. I don't like you taking all my active surprises. You can't think anymore. You don't want to think anymore. The tears now flooding your cheeks as your sniffles turn into sobs and you bury your face on your knees as you cry your heart out. The rain now heavy as if resonating with your sorrows. The reason, bro, someone's gotta be here. I mean, like, unless this is a very short version, there's no way that, like, someone isn't here. Because, like, if not, then it wouldn't be an option, right? Like, couldn't we just, like, go cry in the library then? I mean, like, a blind box. Loki sucks, but you know, I try. Thanks, fun. I appreciate it. I'll get you a free pass to one of my bag of talkies. I told you I have them. Okay. You have no idea how long you've been crying, but you've run out of tears to shed, and now have been staring at a blank space for a while now. Maybe it's time to head back. You look up at the dark skies. The rain is slightly calmer, but not stopping its downpour. Yeah, I see tons of rain here, don't you guys? I see so much rain. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Kind of dramatic. Hey, you know what? It's the thought that counts, guys. It's actually I think the rooftop is the perfect place to go somewhere else. Cause I mean, come on now, we're going over here to cry. I should have known. Actually, we're going over here to cry. This is our fight song, guys. This is our fight song. Your heartbeat quickened. You swore you were alone whenever you got here, and you were blocking the door the entire time, so someone coming in would be near impossible. You're curious how this individual managed to get past you. I told you someone was here! Oh, wait, so that means he's just been listening. Like, he's just like, probably, like, saw someone, like, come in, he turned, he was like, oh, another one of those gotcha kids, and just turned back to whatever, well, turned back to whatever they were doing and everything, and just, like, heard us cry, and bro was just like, yeah, okay, this happened like 20 times a week. I'm just gonna ignore this at this point. Heh. You're curious on how this individual managed to get past you. Or maybe they were just here before you. Who knows? Yeah, exactly my point. Forgetting your initial plan, you slowly approach the voice. What, like a creep? Like, why are we tiptoeing? Making sure not to make too much noise as possible. Do you, like, what is the plan here? What is the plan here? What are we doing? Like, why are we tiptoeing? We're not, like, an assassin, are we? Like, what? Yeah. Are you free? Hey, are you free on, okay. So I have that one hottie that I'm going to see on Saturday. I can take you Friday. You good Friday? You good Friday? Yeah! Well, it's gonna have to be next week, the weekend after this one. Hey, you're free next Friday? Just as you suspected, there is someone. A young man in a green vest must be his uniform. Here, I'm actually kind of wondering, what is the uniform? Like, what is the uniform policy here? I'm guessing, like, something along the lines of, like, a black undershirt or, like, black pants or something, and then just, like, a vest of a color that they can choose. I'm guessing, yo, what? Hair in the shade of light blue, just like how they remind you of the skies before it darkened, tied into a low ponytail by a white ribbon. He seems to be deep in conversation with whoever it was behind the phone. He yelled to his ear. You can't quite hear the conversation he was having, much less understand what he's talking about. You assume he is speaking in a whole different language. Bro. You step back. Yeah, like you should! You're guessing this student is a foreigner. Seeing that he seems to pose no threat, oh, you know he's just gonna be a threat now that it says that directly, that he seems, yeah, watch him kill you in your sleep. Like, oh my god. You were about to leave whenever you felt a hand grab your shoulder. Not the slow head turn. You stood frozen in your spot as you felt a huff of breath fan your neck. Back up, man! What are you doing? What are you doing? Back up! Oh my god! Like, what? Back up, please. Back up. I gotta. There you go. Ugh. Something cold and sharp touched the side of your throat, and you were no fool to understand quickly that it was a small knife he's threatening you with. I told you! So about next Friday. Who are you? No. He's feminine. He looks feminine. What voice do I do for you? You know what? This seems, I don't know. Who are you? Speak. Unless you want to get yourself into big trouble. Surrender or stay silent. Stay silent. I'd let him. Okay, okay, this is 1 and this is 2. Which one should I do? Which one should I do? Which one should I do? 1 or 2? Stay silent or surrender. Tough Friday. You know what? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save, but I rely on my trusty companion. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 2.
Here's a number between 1 and 2. It's 1.
Stay silent. I feel like we're gonna get killed here. ... No talking, huh? You have the right to remain silent. What are you? Like, what are you taking me to court? But in this case, I need you to talk. You feel the sharp edge of the knife cut through your skin. The stinging sensation made your head spin as you slowly started breathing fast. In your state of panic, you jab his abdomen with your elbow, hoping to catch him off guard to escape, only to have him grab the same elbow and twist it behind your back, emitting a loud squeal from you. Do not mess with this guy. I could have him protect me, guys. See? I have you on my TV right now, so I won't be able to chat. That's why there's a random capital in the sentence. Okay, I got you. Hi, Mark Anchel from... Yeah, okay. Okay, look, I took his last name. Okay, why not? Whoa. I'm Mark Anchel from Class 4B. Please don't kill me. You yelp out. The hand on your shoulder went loose as you feel him withdraw the knife. Taking it as a chance to push yourself off him and turn around to face the blue-haired, knife-wielding student, you had the urge to throw a punch at his face. Instead, you didn't. Rather... what you came face to face is a look of confusion across his face and a hand under his chin. He isn't even looking at you. How rude! Look at him. He's so cute. But he. What does this remind me of? Oh god, what does his facial expression remind me of? It reminds. Oh yeah, now I know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of one of my best friends whenever I say something stupid and they're trying to process their life and why they even stay with me. This is what this is. Mark Anshow. Why does that name sound familiar? And from Class 4B too. Here's your chance. While it's distracted by his own thoughts, you pathetically throw a punch at him. It was so stupid. However, he merely catches your fist with a single palm, his other hand never leaving his chin as he keeps pondering over his thoughts. I love him already. Can you become real? Why even bother? You were never the strongest in your family. Yeah, I guessed. I remember now. You sure you saw a light bulb lit up on the top of his head? Oh, look how pretty he is. He's pretty. He lets go of your fist and pockets his tiny knife, which turned out to be a foldable pocket knife, and gives you a bright smile, as if he didn't just spend your life here a second ago. What impeccable timing you have at the moment, Mark! He puts his hands together like a prayer and bows down, double taking his sudden shift in attitude. I'm in need of your help. I don't know what voice to do for him. You see, I can't attend my next class due to some family emergency, and I promised my partner I'll be there. But seeing you're in Class 4B, can you take over for me? What? Who's this guy think he is? Your next class is Art Appreciation with Mr. Allen, correct? How does he know your next class is Art Appreciation with Mr. Allen? Whoa, first of all, who the Buglizzy are you? Second, why do you have a pocket knife within school campus? And third, why would I agree to your terms after you literally just started my life with like that? As if realizing the situation, he lets out a gasp, his mouth shaping and oh, I love him! Oh my god! He fixes his posture and then gives you a wink and a thumbs up. I want to go off Careless Whisper so bad right now, but I do not want to get copyrighted, so you can just imagine the sound effects. Imagine the sound effects of Careless Whisper. Just imagine it. Yeah. The name's Hugo Sugimoto. I'm from Class 4A, but I often have Class is mixed with Mr. Allen to catch up on my missing subjects from my past years. I'm guessing he's Japanese or half Japanese of the sort, because we said he was like maybe he was like a foreign, like he was from a different place or whatever. Like he was. How do I? Oh, God, I cannot pronounce anything right now. Because he was speaking like a foreign language and everything. The guy's a clear troublemaker. He just rubs the back of his head and chuckles as he continues with your next question. Taking out the pocket knife, he dangles it like some toy and presents it to you like it's the most exquisite thing you've ever laid your eyes on. You rolled your eyes. This? He waves the pocket knife left and right. It's for self-defense. The guards are quite shitty at their jobs and inspecting each bag. Littlest things, as these are easy to slip by. Plus, it's quite useful if you've ever been in a pickle. We're in school grounds and just use scissors like any other normal human being. He puts his tool back in his pockets. As for your last question, his expression relaxed, his goofy persona thrown out the window as quick as it came, his tone now a bit serious as his gaze fixated on you. Do you have friends? Jail. No. Why are you? No. Absolute jail. Goodbye. Like, I'm not doing this if you're just gonna insult me, man. Okay, that kind of offended you a little bit. Yes, I do. Yeah, but don't you ever feel like you're not doing much for them? That made you shut your thoughts up. Not gonna lie, he's not really the best guy out there. He blabbers on with the thought of whoever his friend was, but judging from the way he talks, he seems to care for him. Admire him even. But people tend to misunderstand him quite a lot. Heck, even I did. I thought I couldn't trust the guy with anything. Like how you didn't trust Crow with anything before. Sorry for threatening you with a knife, Mark. What I'm saying is that often I can never be there for him. I've given up on the thought of staying by his side. But you, however, there's a gleam in his eyes. You can seem to decipher. Maybe you'll understand him. Get to the point. Please be his partner for your art class. He's down on his knees like a begging clown. The serious tone he had beforehand is now replaced with a blabbermouth crybaby before you. I love him already. I love him so much. I want him. I lost my train of thought there. Seriously, he had you fooled there for a hot second. Okay, I'll be your friend's partner for art class. I'll be your friend's art class partner. Get the skibbity up. You mean it? Thank you, Mark. I knew you were the right person. Just, who is this friend of yours anyway? His name is Sebastian Solis! Oh. This is court. Wait. Oh, wait a minute! Oh, these are the love... No, yeah. Oh, I forgot they were the love interest. Oh, my God. Okay, so, these are hearts. And I'm guessing it resembles, like, our love to them. As it shows, like, as this kind of represents, like... I just get reminded of Fontaine's court whenever I see this. So I'm guessing that's what this is. My mouse. Is my mouse okay? I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I'm going to try to put on power saving. Because my phone battery is getting low. It's the one I'm recording on, so I'm trying to keep it decent. His name is Soul. Don't worry, you won't miss him. Really though? I mean, like, most of these kids have, like... just by the... Actually, I can't miss him. Oh, personal space! Actually... No, come here. Come closer. Anyways, actually, I don't think it will be hard to miss him. I mean, we know what he looks like, obviously, right here. If that is not Sebastian Solis, I'm actually gonna crush out. Also, I'm so sorry that it's like, I'm sorry that, like, you can't really see the screen often. The screen that well. I could move it closer, see if that works. But then, I can't access my... Can I access my mouse now? Yeah, this is better. I'm so sorry. I didn't know if it was... I didn't really know how to approach it like that, so... I can definitely see it better myself. Oh, I like the mouse. I like the lock key. Wipe your cheer. I'm gonna cry. Wipe your tears away, Mark. Crying does not suit people like you. How do you know what kind of person I am? Like, we just met. And with that, he's gone down the stairs. You only stared at him now open. You only stared at the now open door. Your foot rooted on the cold tile floor from pure shock. How does he know I was crying? They're all stalkers! Oh my god! Okay. I'm guessing a few more lines and that marks the end of the go somewhere else route whenever we're choosing where to sit. But I don't know if we'll just leave the same thing. So I'm going to I'll go through a bit more. Like, I'm guessing we'll have the art lesson pretty much. And after that, I'll do the other routes. You're now walking down the hallway. A few students literally says heading. Were heading to their own respective classes while some went to where the library was. Mark! One heart attack after the other. You swore that he refuses to give you a break. You put this on yourself, man. You weren't ready to face Crow yet. He was probably worried sick, especially with what you pulled minutes ago. You're probably lost in your thoughts for too long that you suddenly felt arms wrapped around you. Chloe! This ain't no Chloe! Crowley's face buried at the crook of your neck as he held you tight. Anyways, his shoulders were shaking. Oh my god. The bro was probably like worse than me a few minutes ago. There was no one else behind him. It was just you and him. I looked around the campus for you. Where have you been? How did you not see me deliberately go up the stairs? I mean, like, am I that unrecognizable? You bit your lip, not giving him a chance to hear your voice. Curly pulls away from your neck, but still kept his hold around you. You refused to look him straight in the eyes, and he didn't push you for it, already satisfied with you in his arms. A sigh escaped his lips. With one hand, he cups your cheeks. He cups your cheek and rubs it with his thumb. I don't. Ugh. He's so pretty that I want to like him, but he disgusts me. First, he doesn't have his hair down, which is a huge red flag, considering, like, how beautiful his hair looks. Like, probably smells like Bath and Body Works. And second of all, you're too pretty. I don't like you. I don't like how pretty you look. You disgust me. So, I don't know if I want to, He bit his lower lip. A flash of regret made apparent with his eyes. Just then, the both of you heard a lone student call on to Crowley's name. You saw that Crowley's eyebrow arch and twitch as if irritated. Oh my god, they're all obsessed. Seriously? There you are. The last name, your presence is required. There you are. Last name, your presence is required by the council. ... There he goes with his eyes again. Oh my god. Let me be with my Pookie. What was that? I couldn't quite hear you. I'll be right there, he says, his back facing the student. The student merely raised a brow, but didn't insist any further, and walks away in the opposite direction. Crowley lets out a tired sigh as he returns his full attention to you. Give me a text once you're ready to talk. Pulling away, I'll bet. Oh, is it like I will bet, or is it just one together that I don't understand? Hesitantly, he rummages for something in his pockets before taking one of your hands and placing something in it. Oh my god, it's poisonous candy. Without turning your head, you look down and saw a handkerchief on your palm. I'll see you later, Mark. What the hell? He turns on his heel and moves in the same direction where the student from before had headed. Once he was gone from your sight, you squeezed the handkerchief and used it to wipe your cheeks despite the salty tears that had dried at this point. Pocketing the blue This guy loves blue. I'm just calling it right now. Ro loves blue. Blue. You slowly made your way to your next class. Yep, I'm guessing this is this is the art class. Though it's the same. I was about to say it is the same classroom as the first one, but honestly, I can't even blame that because, I mean, I would not want to take all my time to make a full on game like this and then have to make just slightly different classrooms for different subjects, which isn't that needed, honestly. Turning to the podium, you exhaled a breath that you didn't realize you were holding until you realized that your teacher was still absent. Fixing your composure, you scanned the room. A few. Yawn. Why do I yawn like that? A few easels and shelves filled with brushes and bottles stained with acrylic paint guaranteed that you made it to the right class. Have we just never been in this class before? What? Like we know the schedule. We know the schedule and everything. We know our schedules. Oh, how did he know that I had this class? But we don't even know the classroom? What? That does not make sense. That does not make sense. Like, at all. I won't miss him, huh? Well, that's the hard part. Everyone here looks like they're hard to stop from how colorful they all look. I mean, yeah, exactly. Come on. Wait. I'm just still one. Typical art students with their colored hair and looks and the way they dress, never heeding to the school's strict rules since they've never really affected by said rules. The library of a course not strict to academics. But you also took notice of some students who aren't in the course. You're guessing they took this subject as a minor subject. So either the sole character is an art student or some regular student. You gave up in your search and took your seat. In any case, you'll find out which one is sole once the class starts. Hearing the classroom door open, your arm. Sorry about that. I don't know if y'all could have heard that or not. That was my pet. That was my guardian. Came in. Thought that tonight was my shower night, but it isn't. So, hearing the classroom door open, your art professor makes his way inside. His large round belly sticking out, round spectacles sitting on top of his nose, and a stereotypical brown bear on his head. He greets the class before starting his lecture. Yap. Yeah. I did not notice how close my hand was to the screen. Art exhibit project features various eras of art as part of our thesis. This time we're tasked with expressionism. Yeah, no, I would so get horrible grades in this class. Like, I strive for perfection in grades, but but at the same time, this is college. I'm not in college, so that makes sense. Remember, this is all part of your class, and not to mention making a name for yourself, of course. Oh, so you're one of those wannabe Santas. Okay, got you, Ton. We're like taking the credit of another student's work and using it to advertise your shitty school. You scoffed at the thought. Oh my god. Hope you all have a partner already by this time. For this term, I'm asking you all to create 3 works based on the exhibit's theme. This is where you want to throw your desk out the window. How could you forget you weren't present during this previous meetup and you absolutely knew no one in this specific class? Why were you taking art again? Oh, right, your father was an artist as he was a farmer. It was all for him, and maybe you can make a name for yourself with your works if you ever in your life as gardener wouldn't turn out the way it would. Ooh, we like to garden. All part of plan B, and if that fails, I've got plan C and D. I have yet to think of the rest. Or I guess I'll die. You shake away your silly thoughts. The problem is not at hand. You do not have a partner to work with. Just get up on your desk at this point and be like, Saul, do we have a Sebastian Solis in here? Saul! I met Hugo. Anyone know a Hugo? Azuki Moto. Now, I want all of you to go to your chosen. Oh, no, I want all of you to go to your chosen partner for this Friday. So I can start explaining your discs. Eventually, you are forced out of your seat since your seatmate's partner will be occupying it for the class. Now, the perfect time to look for the soul person Hugo was talking about. But up until now, you have no idea what he looks like. You're hoping he's a good person to work with and you wouldn't have to pull all the workload on you. You shiver at the thought. You've had enough of those kind of people in your life, especially during your entire college years. It's in groups. It's whenever you have groups and have tasks and everything. It's either you do all the work, people like you try to just like ask everyone else, but they're too talkative, so you end up doing it all yourself, anyways. Or you argue with everyone in the group, or someone else does it. It's never another one. It's always all of those. Or surprisingly, everyone contributes, which is honestly very rare. And if it happens to you, then I wish I was you. Unlike the rest of the class scurrying around to meet their partner, you were the only fool who was standing still. I get to mention pencil. Pencil pose. Oh my god. No, I'm the only one standing, because from the corner of the classroom, there's a single person not bothering to stand up from their seat. Their seatmate had left a partner to pair with someone else, leaving a vacant spot. That guy must be Soul. Well, we'll find out soon enough. Is he not going to bother with his partner? Unless... hey there. Oh, why did I say like that? He looks up from his desk and looks at your approaching form before you're eventually standing next to him. Hey, it's you. Oh. Oh god. Wait, this is Sebastian. Sebastian! What's up, Sebastian? God. I gotta make. I hate having to find new characters in this game because I gotta do the voices and everything. It's you. Oh, that sounded so creepy and dead. Seems like you're a bit lost there. Do you have a partner? No. Well, just your luck then. Me neither. So, do you want to be partners? Sure, why not? You took the vacant seat right next to him. His book now tucked away, and on his desk is now a pen and a piece of paper, seemingly ready to take notes. Hey, I never got to know your name. Sebastian Solis. It's not quite important. Sebastian Solis. Well, I at least should know what to call you instead of Green Streak Guy. Sebastian Solis. He raised a brow at your silly nickname you gave him before slightly shaking his head. Sebastian Solis. Ugh! Dang it. Sullivan. Close enough. Welcome back solely from Monsters, Inc. Brugmansia. Yeah, no, I don't want your last name. I don't want any of these. I want Sugimoto. Give me Sugimoto. I don't want this name or Crowie's dumb last name. I don't want any of those. I want Sugimoto. But just call me Soul. Soul means sun or brightness, right? Your name contradicts with your whole glam, not gonna lie. I am not that bold to actually I am very bold to someone I just met because like I'm nervous and I try to be all we're besties now. I would have to retrace myself. Like I would rather like ask to see what it means than assume what it means and be wrong and look like an idiot. So Soul nods, rubbing the back of his head. You can say that. My mother gave me that name. Oh, I'm sorry for your loss. That's a complete joke, guys. My mother is dead too. Do not take that. It's a lovely name. Dot. Thanks. Oh, he smiles. Oh, I thought he couldn't smile. Well, I'm Mark Anshaw. Nice to finally know your name, Soul. Soul nods with a smile forming on his lips and returning his attention back to the professor. My artworks to showcase. It has some form. I hate yawning I hate talking while I yawn, but I still do it anyways. 3 artworks to showcase. Note it has to be some form of expressionism. The mediums will be strictly traditional. The professor then proceeds to give other pointers for your project before leaving you and the rest of the class for the day. Everyone in the classroom proceeds to talk with their partners, already brainstorming ideas of what they're going to showcase and hopefully could get a high grade. You turn to Soul as he took out his own charcoal pencil. I've not seen anyone with a charcoal pencil. I took art as an elective last semester, and we used charcoal and everything. But I've never seen anyone just carry one on hand. It gets really messy, so. You got any plans for our first disposal? Having. So I gave myself, MC, a deeper voice, but I just know I just know this thing right here has a deeper voice. So I'm over here trying to figure out what to do for this kid. Also, my phone is like, it's on 6%, and I think one of the main reasons it's like not charging is because I had the charger in like an odd position, because I had to set it up on my sweater right here to hold it to where it would see the thingy, but I guess I'm just gonna do this now. So that's lovely. Charging. Okay. Expressionism is so sorry if my hands like shake and move around and it turns weirdly and I realize it late just because I gotta hold it and I want to let it charge at least some. Expressionism is about conveying one's, why did I say that so cheerful? Excuse me. One's feelings, right? The easiest for now is a portrait. Let's use your face as an example. My face. He lets out a low chuckle. Oh. There, you're making a cute expression right now. That can be considered as an. I'm adding him to the list of stalkers. Huh? He seems like he already has an idea of what to do. And judging from that half-filled sketchbook of his, he's quite familiar with the concept of art. Me, however, guys, I am confidently good at art. Not like, I wouldn't say great, because I know there's people better than me, but like, I'm amazing. If you would give me the honor to draw you, then go ahead. At least I could get on you. Oh, wait, crap. Oh, wait. How do I? There you go. Let's save it. Hello, Hugo. I'm gonna save it just because I think that since we're gonna do this would be us drawing him, and this would be him drawing us. So, we're gonna do this one first. I hate my foot right now. There we go. No, that's worse. I hate. Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm trying to position myself, man. You know, I'd love to sketch him. Man. I love sketching people. Just know that, like, if I see you and I want to sketch you, I have you in a chokehold now. That's a joke. Do not take that seriously. As if you're taking out your materials, you call back to the student. That's not him talking. You call back to the student at the rooftop. This made you wonder how Saul managed to befriend someone like Hugo. I don't think this is the appropriate time to ask him that. Was your friend any good at art as well? Friend? Oh, yeah, I already had an assigned partners for this class. But he ditched me at the last minute for some important family business. Never tells me, though. And I'm not the type to pry either. Does your friend go by the name Hugo, perhaps? Oh, this is gonna go so badly. Yeah, how did you know? I met him during lunch. He was on the rooftop. Typical of him. Sorry I got dragged into this mess of taking his place. Shake his head, telling him that you don't mind one bit. You observe him as he goes on and on about this friend of his. Oh my god, he's a yapper! Yapper in disguise. I knew he was a yapper. Despite him shaking his head in annoyance, you can see a lingering sense of endearment in his words. Almost forgetting the fact that the short shit started you with the knife back on the rooftop. This thing's so like that. It was actually cute. We are not giving it to stalkers right now, okay? I wasn't even giving over to pretty boy over here, okay? No, 2. Why is he looking at me like that? Don't look at me like. Okay. Slowly taking out your sketch pad, you begin to draw Soul's various expressions as he talks. And here I thought this guy would be the type to brood a lot. Guess I was wrong. Would you believe me if I tell you that that guy is one of the top students in the entire class, yet is always missing in action? I raised a brown mirror in mild curiosity, pencil still on the pad. Really now? He didn't really seem to be that type of guy. Which part? Him being a top student? I'm always missing out in action. Shrugging, you continued on with your sketch. Still not taking notice of you scribbling on your sketchpad, Paws proceeded to lean in a bit closer to your face. Pry off, man! Get away! Trying to pry the sketchpad off your hands. Excuse me! Banned! Like, no. Sorry, that was really loud. I am so sorry if anyone was willingly to wear headphones. I'm very loud most of the time. Were you drawing me this entire time? No, I was drawing my pet orange. Course! I told you that! Oh my god, you're stupid. No. Liar. I thought I was supposed to be the one drawing you, not the other way around. Well, you missed that chance when you started yapping. No, come on. It's not that big of a deal, Soul. Try to cheer him up. Unless he's, like, really cute. Ooh, these stupid pretty boys. I hate every single one of them. Soul's cheeks turned red. His eyes widened before swiftly averting his gaze from yours. The grip on his arm tightening, causing the sleeve of his shirt to wrinkle. Oh, no.